Boom! Happy Friday, everybody. LT is in the building. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? We pumping it up on this Friday. Hey! How you feeling, y'all? Say ho, ho. Ho, ho. Say ho. Oh, wow! On the floor, rocking to the beat. Always do look sweet. Fine like lady standing by. Oh yeah. Woo! Just got paid Friday night. Party hard, feeling right. Hey, sit down. You ready, girl?
Can you see me?
I can see you and hear you. You ready for the party?
I'm ready for the party.
Did you hear the song?
Yeah, I heard it.
Yes!
I can't figure out how to see though.
Huh?
Oh, maybe it's because you're sharing the screen. I can't see you.
Yes, girl. We about to get lit up in here. You about to get lit?
Huh?
You ready to get lit?
Yeah, I'm ready to get lit.
All right. When your slide comes up, when your face comes up, I'm going to chime you in so you can talk.
Okay.
Okay? It's recording. I'm starting the recording right now. Boom. Click, click, boom. Happy Friday, y'all. This is my weekly webinar. LT is in the building. I'm going to go ahead and mute everybody until the end. Go ahead. Well, go ahead and mute yourself until the very end. When you see a slide come in, and then I'm going to mute myself so everybody can hear you. All right. Let's go ahead and get busy, y'all. So I'm LT and a place to be. You need to get your book done. You better call me. This is my weekly Friday night webinar series. Thank you so much for chiming in. 6 p.m. on a Friday night, California time. It's 9 p.m. Eastern time for my friends that is on the East Coast. Thank you for joining us. It is late, I know, and y'all want to get to the club on a Friday night. So I'm going to be in and out of here within about 25 minutes. We're going to do a quick Q&A at the end, and I have a guest speaker for y'all, Miss Chalet. She coming in the building to talk to y'all. When her slide comes up, she going to talk to y'all. Okay, so tonight is July 24th. Last week we talked about the book fans, okay? Tonight we're going to talk about the book clubs. We're going to be up in the club, okay? Okay, so my weekly quote, last week I had a different quote. This week I said, I'm looking for success addicts, okay? Contact me for the next fix. LT, the buddy teacher. That's why I do these things on Friday night, because this shows the diehard fans, the people that are really trying to learn, trying to get educated up in here, y'all up in here. Okay, so what do I do? Who am I? I am LT, aka Latasha Jimerson, and I teach writers how to build powerful manuscripts that spill, reveal, and heal, so they can captivate their readers, inspire change, and get the respect that they deserve. Boom, that's me, y'all. LT is in the building. Why is this webinar important for you right now? Because you have a story, you have a book, you have a desire to help everybody else in the world, and guess what? Boom, nobody cares. Well, that's how it feels, right? Sometimes you feel like nobody cares, but people do care. You just haven't found those people yet. So that's what this webinar is going to help you do, y'all. Help you find your club, the people that care about what you care about, and help you get in close proximity with those people, okay? All right, so book clubs. What is a book club? Are there any good ones out there? How do you pick the right one? So yes, there are lots of virtual book clubs, and Oprah still does have her book club, which she started in 1996. I researched it today, y'all. Today, Oprah's book club has 48,000 members, and they are still going strong. They are still meeting online, and they are still promoting books that are going up to #1 bestsellers, okay? So I'm just going to introduce you to a quick idea that I have about a book club. And when I started looking at the books that I've been reading lately, I noticed that there's a theme here. Think and Grow Rich, The Power of Positive Thinking, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Lately, the stuff that's been on my mind, y'all, is how to get rich, how to build wealth, how to free yourself from slavery, modern day slavery of the 9-to-5 job. That's what I've been reading lately, okay? So the people that have been coming into my circle lately, law of attraction, the people that have been coming into my circle are the people that are focused on building wealth, okay? So if you are on this webinar tonight, you are somebody that's interested in building a legacy for you and your family. So congratulations, give yourself a pat on the back and a big high five, okay? So you might be wondering, I hope you are wondering, how do I get all these crazy thoughts out of my mind and onto the paper? How do I get all these little pieces of paper into an actual, tangible, real book? I hope that's what y'all wondering, because I'm going to be talking about that a lot. If you stay to the end, y'all, you know I got something sweet for you. If you stay until the end, I'm going to show you how to get a 3-hour coaching session with me where I transform your whole life, okay? This is Stephanie Thomas. She is one of my success circle friends. She's in my circle of 5. And I helped her organize her scattered mind. And I helped her get her whole life in order. And there's a video I'm going to show you where she explains to you what I do for her in a 1-hour session. So if you stay to the end, y'all, I'm going to give y'all a 3-hour session where I change your whole life. Okay? All right. Please mute yourself and please save all questions until the end. Those are some of the house rules. LT, CES, LT, Coaching and Educational Services. That's who we are, y'all. And that's what we do, y'all. We coach you, we educate you, and we help you get on your merry way. Roll call. Okay, so raise your hand up in the chat, up in the club. This will be the first response, up in the club. Go ahead and type. Type out if you are a professor or a teacher and you serve young people. Say yes in the chat. Say yes in the chat if you are a business owner or a professional that is looking to level up. Say yes. Okay. Say yes in the chat if you are a mom or a dad or an auntie or a cousin and you take care of little ones. You in the right spot. Okay. Because we're going to talk a lot tonight about your legacy and what you're leaving behind for your children and your children's children to focus on. Yes, I got a yes. So we got some parents in the building. Okay, so this is a question that I get all the time. How do I get over writer's block? The first thing I want to say is if you are a writer and you are blocked, let's keep it real, okay? Let's keep it real about what's really going on in your life, okay? Stop lying about the truth. You are not blocked. You are scared. You may be ashamed. You may be paralyzed. You may be hiding. You may be covering up the truth. You may be stuck in a victim mentality. You may be stuck in procrastination, distractions. You may be suffering from stress, which leads to sickness, disease, and death. Okay? Now, you didn't think I was going to get all up deep, all up in your business like that, right? But when you put on social media that you're suffering from writer's block, somebody like me who has dealt with writer's block and procrastination and analysis of the paralysis and distractions and stress and sickness and death, please, I can see right past that writer's block. And that's why I'm qualified to help you get out of that. You might also be suffering from fear of rejection, fear of abandonment, fear of humiliation. You might have layers and layers of anger and anxiety. You might have triggering thoughts. You might have a lot going on underneath that writer's block. Okay? I'm here to give you some hope and some strength, and I'm here to give you permission to get your butt up and do a dance. Okay? The only way to come out of that funk is to get up and move your junk. Get up and move around. Okay? Movement is the killer of procrastination. Get up and do something that's going to get your mind off of whatever it is that's got you stuck. Okay, that's the first piece of free advice for y'all today. The other question I get a lot is, LT, how do I sell more books? Like, I wrote this book and a couple people bought it, but it ain't selling. We're going to talk about that too. Okay. How do you sell a book the same way you sell a car or a house or a shoe or a phone or a flip phone? By the way, I want my flip phone back. My kids told me I couldn't have a flip phone anymore. I'm still upset about that from like 5 years ago. How do you sell anything? You find people who have a need and you fulfill that need. How does a pimp get a hoe? Oh, sorry, I wasn't supposed to use that language. Hopefully ain't no kids in here. A pimp finds a hoe when he gets a woman that has daddy issues and he fulfills the need. That's how you sell your book. You make sure you find the right audience and you give them what they need, folks. It's not that hard. Okay, so I'm gonna talk to y'all about something that I'm doing for the month of August. As I go through these slides, you're gonna be thinking, well, what can I do to hang out with you a little bit more, LT? Because you spitting truth up in here. Well, my new authors workshop starts on August 1st, okay? Don't get left behind. The workbooks are going out next week. Y'all need to get on the bus. That's all I'm gonna say. Get on the bus because I have something called the BELT system, B-E-L-T, and I'm not gonna tell you what that means tonight, but yeah, I'm copywritten, so don't copy me. All right. So how do you sell more books? No, for real though, for real, for real. You need to sign up for LT's online course, which includes sales training and 3 hours of one-on-one coaching with LT. Boom, that's the first step, okay? What are you gonna learn with LT? You're gonna learn what authors need to do to sell books. You're gonna learn about the sales cycle, okay? Which anybody in sales can tell you about the sales cycle. You're gonna learn about buying advertisements, okay? I've done that. Some of them were a waste of money. I'm gonna tell you how not to fall into that trap, okay? I'm gonna tell you about running campaigns, running promotions, because I've done that on Amazon and Kindle, okay? Sometimes it's a waste of time, sometimes it works. I'm gonna let you know what works. How to do launch parties, sales funnels, how to get lead magnets done, okay? How to do tasty posts, which I learned from a wonderful social media influencer. I'm gonna show you how she broke it down, and I'm gonna break it down for authors, okay? Author style, LT style. I'm gonna teach you about social media marketing 101, building a tribe around your book, starting a movement around your book. I'm a movement by myself, but I'm a force when we're together. I'm good all by myself, but girl, you make me better. You get the idea. Branding around your book and something called long tailing, which somebody just taught me yesterday, and I'm so happy to share. Okay, so you guys came on this webinar tonight to learn about book club. So LT's book club is coming in November 2020, all right? I've organized a list of the most influential books that have influenced my life, okay? The Power of Positive Thinking flipped my mindset all the way around. Notice, more than 5 million copies sold, international bestseller. To hit the bestsellers list, all you need is 100,000 copies, y'all. And I could show you, and I could explain to you, and I can help you experience that if you let me. The 7 habits of highly effective families, effective people, effective teenagers. He has a whole dynasty around that topic, okay? Over 30 million copies sold. All right, of course, bestseller. The 4-Hour Work Week, #1 New York Times bestseller. Escape 9 to 5, live anywhere, and join the new rich. Expanded and updated Timothy Ferriss, unabridged, read by Ray Porter. Okay, we're going to talk about audiobooks too in the course, okay? Because Tim Ferriss has been able to build an empire around this one book, okay? Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. This book could be worth $1 million to you. For real. Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, and the Holy Bible. These are the books that you need to get inside of your arsenal in order to be qualified to step into the room when LT opens up her book club. Boom, that's all I'm going to say. Click, click, boom. You need to get these books, otherwise you're not going to understand what I'm talking about. Okay? Here's a lady that I've been watching very closely on social media. She has a movement, not just a book. She has a movement around her book, and I've been studying and watching her very closely. Her name is Audrea Richmond, okay? She's called Uncloned Marketing. She's a marketing guru, and I've been paying attention to her, taking notes, and I've been modifying and tweaking and making things LT style to fit authors who are just starting, okay? So you want to go on your social media and pay attention to this lady, because this is somebody that I'm paying attention to, okay? She has a post here. This was May 25th. It says, "We did it. #uncloned-tribe. 300 copies of my new book sold. I am so thankful for you. I really appreciate it. Thanks 300 plus businesses, okay, that's about to level up. If you haven't already, please grab a copy of my new book, Uncloned Marketing, How to Challenge the Norm with Profitable Marketing Campaigns via the link in my bio on Audrea Richmond, okay? That's somebody that I'm checking out online, y'all. You got to check people out online. She has a conference. I'm checking that conference out, okay? This is what you do when you want to level up. You find people who are bigger, stronger, smarter, richer. You follow them, you stalk them, you copy them, you modify, and you make things work to your advantage, okay? Here are the best sellers. I check this every week. Used to be every month, but now it's every week. These are the top 3 books, 1, 2, 3, on Amazon right now, okay? Mary L. Trump, PhD, Too Much and Never Enough. How My Family Created the World's Most Dangerous Man. That's #1. Everybody wants to read that book right now. #2, The Room Where It Happened, a White House memoir, John Bolton, okay? And #3 is White Fragility, Why It's So Hard for White People to Talk About Race. That's #3. That was #3 in June, okay? All right, so let's talk about books. You want to know how to sell your books. There's multiple categories. This is how LT breaks it down, okay? There's levels to this. So the first 5 books that I sold within the first 30 days was love books. They went to my mama and her friends because they love me, okay? Those are the first books you're going to get, people that love you. The next 5 books was the sympathy books from my spouse and his friends and people that was like, "Oh, good job, sweetheart. You wrote a little book." The next 5 books is from nosy coworkers. After about 60 days, they start to learn that you wrote a book and they just want to know what the hell you writing about. And they want to know, where are they in there? The next 5 books are the proximity books. I call those the people that are your neighbors. They find out that you wrote a book and they want to know, kind of like the nosy folks, but they close to you. So they want to know what you're talking about just so they can be up on the gossip, okay? Then you got the accidental books. Those are from your kids and the kids' friends. They done found out you wrote a book and they want to know what the hell you're talking about. Then you're going to sell 10 fake books after about 12 months. That's where you buy your own books and you give them away and you say, honey, I just sold 10 books. Those are the fake books that you lie about because you hope that you could sell, but you didn't. Okay, then you got 50 books, drunk books. After about 18 months, you do that drunk texting. You know how you do that? You just text people in the middle of the night and be like, I wrote this book, blah, 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 blah. And then you don't even know what the hell you said. And then the next day they be like, oh, I bought your book. You said it was on Amazon and I got it. And you're like, oh, okay, thanks. I was half asleep. I don't know what I said in that. And then you get down to about 4 years later and you actually found your true, authentic people and you start making sales like crazy because these people are actually in your target market and they give a damn about what you're talking about. You're going to sell about 100 books. Okay, you might sell about 200 more books. And that's going to be after about 4 years after you written the book, okay? So be patient, y'all. This is not a sprint, it is a marathon. But here's what's going to happen, okay? I just took you all the way down. I'm about to bring you all the way back up. Once you hit that first book, that book gets out the way, you're going to have some obstacles and then you're going to have some failures and then you're going to be stumbling over yourself and you're going to be doubting yourself and you're going to be scared and you're going to be just upset and you're going to end up getting that second book out and then you're going to do your third and your fourth and your fifth book. And then you're going to all of a sudden notice that, wait a minute, bills are getting paid on time. Holy moly. I got an extra set of money to go to Starbucks. I'm getting Starbucks money. I'm getting Starbucks money. Oh yeah, you getting that Starbucks money, babe. Okay, but then you gonna notice you gonna keep going and you gonna start getting rid of some of that debt. Okay, then you gonna start managing that debt. You gonna end up getting rid of all that debt. Then you gonna end up having 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 streams of income. And then you're going to have some steady flows. And then you're going to have some steady rushing rivers. And that's going to lead you to financial freedom. Think about that. It's going to be real hard getting through that first book and that second book and that third book. But then after about that fifth book, you're going to start to float. And it's going to feel weird because you're going to be like, why are so many good things happening now? Why now? Okay, so hang in there. Hang in there. The average author sells 5 books a month with sales and promotional strategies. Average royalties are about $4 per book on Amazon. Superstar authors, like you saw Audrey earlier, she's a superstar. They sell about 30 books a month with serious marketing. Amazing, focused authors buy ads and they run campaigns consistently. And they make sales in their sleep all day long and twice on Sunday. That's just what's going to happen to you. I'm just going to speak that in your life right now. Thank you very much, LT, the buddy teacher. Why can't I sell books? Well, because no one cares about your book because they're too busy trying to finish their own damn book. Or they're too busy trying to solve all the problems in the world so they don't have to focus on their own problems. Okay? The only people who actually care about your book are the ones who find solutions in what you're writing about, the ones who believe that you can help them. Okay. Today, July 24th, 2020, the #1 book is Marry Trump. Too much and never enough. The #2 book is ABC, my first learn to write workbook. Why do you think this is #2 now in the month of July? Book #3, Alex Trebek. The answer is Reflections of My Life. I just recently found out that he's not feeling well. And so this book is important now because he's at the end of his journey, possibly. I heard somebody say. I don't know for sure, but I was just curious as to why that was number 3 now, and now I know. It ain't you, boo. It ain't you. It is them. They don't believe in themselves. So how in the hell can they believe in you? Do you believe in you? LT, the buddy teacher. All right, close your eyes. Imagine if you could give your family members a gift. Imagine if they opened the gift and it was a book written by you. Woo! Imagine that. I've been able to do that. Imagine if your business could allow you to travel the world and go anywhere, anytime, with anyone you want. Imagine. I'm going to Jamaica next year and I'm going to Africa the year after that. I hope that you are still around to go with me. Imagine if you could inspire readers to become writers. LTCES has been able to do that. These are my core beliefs. Procrastination is the devil. Distractions are the devil. My belt will beat the devil. And writers should be authors right now. In 2020, there is no other time for an author to be an author, okay? We got a lot of writers out there, hundreds of thousands of writers, but authors are people that stand up and they answer the call and they write things that people read about 100 years later. So happy Authors Day to you. If today is day 1, congratulations, you stepped up. This is me in 2003. This is how I looked every day at the end of the day, and this was my first year teaching. Happy Monday. In April of 2016, I had my first major surgery. It was for a hernia. A few months later, I had my second major surgery, and it was for a tumor, a cancerous tumor that was in my mouth. Yep, 2 surgeries, 1 summer, cancer in the mouth. Unfreaking believable, right? Yeah. I wrote about it. It's all in here. This book came out in 2017. People at my job bought it. They were blown away. Couldn't believe it. Somebody called me and said, you know what? This book saved my life. I just got out of the hospital and I was going to commit suicide. And as soon as I came out the hospital, I saw on Facebook that you posted that you wrote this book, and I bought it on Amazon. I got it a couple days later, and you saved my life. Another reader said, you know what? This book helped me sleep last night. I couldn't sleep. I haven't slept in days. I said, well, I'll be damned. Somebody gives a damn about what I have to say. Let me keep going. Second book, Sorry Boo, Mommy Lied. Now that you're 18, you can handle the truth. This is all about being 18 and thinking you know every damn thing and finding out that your parents done lied to you. Yeah. This is my third book, Mom's Book on Common Sense. How to take care of yourself when you're overwhelmed. This is, it is exactly what it is. I don't need to say anything else. 101 Ways to Bring Swag into Your Classroom, Daily Bread for Teachers by Latasha Jimerson. 185 Honeymoon Tips for Teachers, a guide to planning for the big day. You see where I'm going with this, right? What have we learned? Let's get into the chat. Tell me what we have learned. Type it in the chat. What have we learned so far? Give me 1 or 2 sentences. Perseverance. I love it. If you don't get anything out of my story, get that word perseverance. That should be tattooed across my chest. Perseverance. Once again, after this webinar, you're going to be asking, LT, how can we hang out a little bit more? You need to go to www.ltthebuddyteacher.com, sign up for my new authors workshop, which starts in a couple of days, August the 1st. Do not get left behind. Workbooks go out next week. You need your workbook to start class. How do I do what I do? There's a lot of coaches out there. There's a lot of coaches, but they ain't not book coaches with the belt system. Okay, the belt system is the BELT system. It's copyright. Don't copy me. Okay, I'm copywritten, so don't copy me. Even though I copied somebody else with that. All right, here's some secrets. Secret number one book equals 3 products. I wrote 1 book is 3 products. 4 years later, I'm getting royalties, residual income, passive income while I'm asleep. Paperback, ebook, audiobook. I'm showing you how to do all of that. Secret number 2, I got 5 streams of income. Shh, don't tell nobody. Teaching, coaching, teachers pay teachers, online courses, ebooks, audiobooks. I got all that, but I don't tell everybody all of that. Secret number 3, I'm collaborating with other artists. I have lots of people in my circle that are waiting to help you with your book. I've got writers, editors, illustrators, graphic designers, voice actresses, YouTubers, podcasters. I know everybody, radio personalities. I know them. I got them. I got you. Lies. Self-publishing takes years. No, Amazon is 72 hours. Your ebook will be available on Kindle. You want the paperback? You get it. 7 to 10 days delivered to you. How fast can you write a book? That's the only question. What happens to people when they believe these lies? They lack motivation. They lack confidence. They keep doubting themselves. They expect to fail. They fail to try. The truth is that Seth Godin wrote a book a month for years, okay? That's why if you go to Google, you type in SETH, you're gonna automatically find his name. Try me. Lie number 2, self-publishing is too hard. That's another lie. Amazon, CreateSpace, Canva, Audible, YouTube. You got enough tools. You just need the resources, which is actually the human resource, which is the willpower, which is the motivation, which is the perseverance, which means get your ass up and do it. What happens when people believe these lies? They lack motivation, they lack confidence, they keep doubting their abilities, they expect to fail, they fail to try. The truth is you're distracted, you get lazy, you get unmotivated, you don't understand the power of that 1 book, baby. You don't understand. This is Nas. He says, all I need is 1 mic. All I need is 1 mic. All you need is 1 book. Okay? So what have we learned so far? I'm gonna let you think about that while I finish up these last few slides. It is almost time to go. I know it's Friday night, y'all. You got to get your heels on. You got to get your dress on. You got to get your cleavage popping. You got to get your lip gloss on. You got to get in the club. You got to get up in the club. No, we under quarantine, so really you ain't going nowhere. Okay, so you could spend a couple more minutes with me. Lie number 3, books don't make money. That's a damn lie, okay? Anybody that tell you that don't know what the hell they talking about, because these 3 people on this slide right here, these people is making money, and they making tens of thousands of dollars a year on books. You think I'm lying? Go look it up. Go Google it. Emeka Osai from Canada, Julie Broad, who lives in Canada now, and self-publishing with Dale. I don't know where he live at because I haven't stalked him hard enough. But anyway, you need to go look these people up. What happens when people believe these lies? They lack motivation, they lack confidence, they keep doubting their abilities, they expect to fail, and they fail to try. Here's the truth. The 2018-2019 study shows that 15.9% of all Amazon sales were books in 2019, okay? So this is 15.9%. That means that's the biggest chunk of the pie. I don't know about you, but I don't want no little small slice of pizza. I want that big blue slice. Thank you very much. So I'm not gonna spend my time on pet supplies or office products or groceries or toys or movies or sports or clothing or software or home and kitchen, electronics or health and beauty. I'm writing books, y'all. So what happens when people believe these lies? They lack motivation, they lack confidence, they keep doubting themselves, they expect to fail, and they fail to try. Let's do a recap. What have we learned so far? Post your comments in the chat. You should have learned something about perseverance, determination, not giving up, keeping moving. All right. LT, how can I stay connected to you? You need to go to LT. Okay. You better call me. www.ltthebuddyteacher.com. Sign up. Okay. Let's talk about assets versus liabilities, right? So you're like, LT, you giving me all this information, you blowing my mind. Like, really, seriously, is this real? Like, this is real. Let me show you how real this is. All right, you got assets and you got liabilities. Assets are those things that give you value. Those are the things that pay you back. Those are the things that give you life. They give you energy. They give you profits. They improve the quality of your life, yo. Liabilities are those things that take money out of your pocket. They drain your energy, they drain your money, they bring no value, they don't pay you back, and they take away from you. Who in your life is a liability? Oh, that's too deep. Okay, let me flip it. Who in your life is an asset right now? Okay, that was a little too deep. Okay, I came on a little too strong. Sorry. Who in your life needs to go and who needs to stay? All right, let me move on. What does LT's course teach you? Number one, how to clean up your manuscript. Number two, how to format and publish your book. Number three, how to sell your book. Number four, how to keep selling your book. Okay, those are the things you're going to learn in my course. Here's the breakdown. Week one is basically how to get your words right. Week two is how to accept constructive criticism without crying. Okay, how to edit, revise, and proofread your book. Week three is pre-selling. Week four is publishing. We're getting it done in 4 weeks. Otherwise, you're going to pay extra money. All right. Speaking of money, it's $1,200 if you pay before August 1st. Okay. And that's a steal of a deal. Okay. Is it worth the money? Is it worth the money? Okay. So we're going to talk to somebody who spent 1 hour in a coaching session with LT. Sometimes there's an issue with the sound. So if you were not able to hear that, you can just go right on over to my YouTube channel, LT the Buddy Teacher. I highly recommend you take a look at that video that I just posted today. It has one view. It was 6 hours ago. It is a 2-minute video. I highly recommend you listen to what she has to say regarding getting her whole life organized. She's a business owner and she was off track and she needed help getting on track. And so 1 hour coaching session was able to get her on track. And you heard it was July 9th when we went through that training. Today's July 24th and her business is back up and running. Okay, LT is very professional and will not stop coaching until she is confident that you have gained the knowledge and skills needed to be productive. Visit us at ltthebuddyteacher.com. Okay, self-publishing workbook. What are you going to get? You're going to get a workbook which includes everything that we do in the course. So you need to have that before the course starts. You're going to get a social media marketing kit, sales training during week 5, and all paid in full clients will get a 3-hour coaching session with LT before we start. All right, here's another fast action bonus for you. This course is worth $1,500, okay? And this is going for $1,200 as of today. Like I said, you'll get your 3-hour coaching session with LT. You're gonna get a 90-day plan, a block schedule, a vision board. You're also gonna get a printed workbook if you act today. Don't delay. Latasha Jimerson's constant support was essential in meeting my goal on a scale of 1 to 10. I have to give Latasha a very high 10. Not only did she support me through a process that let me write and not worry about what to do with it, to where I am today. She has encouraged me to go to conferences and join writer support groups. All in all, Latasha Jimerson has made her passion for writing an instrument for all writers to follow. Lawrence Christie. Again, you can go out and get different services from different people. You could literally pay 5 different people. You could pay them about $1,000 each, and they will give you the services that I'm providing for you in one online course. So you do the math, do your research, go out and find out how much it costs for all of these different services, and then come back to me and tell me what you found. The one-on-one sessions are amazing. You're able to discuss any specific problems you may be having, or even talk about things you've been successful in that the courses have pointed out. She's taken multiple courses with me. I would absolutely recommend this to anyone looking to grow as a person and as a professional. That's Shelby. She's a millennial. I have special discounts for millennials who are building their brands because I'm so proud of them for being brave enough to step out into this world and start a business. So they get special preferential treatment by LT. Okay, everybody says, I have, this is great, LT. I'm so happy for you. Like, your life is awesome. You're so amazing. But you know what? I don't have time, money, or energy for any of that. So good job, girl. Keep going. And what I have to say to those folks is, well, Oprah has the same 24 hours as you. The difference is how you spend it. You create time, okay? I used to say, I ain't got no money. I can't afford it. Well, you can't afford not to do this. You never had money as a kid, but you got what you wanted anyway. Okay. When you go out in the rain, if you don't have an umbrella, you don't need an umbrella. All you need is a friend that has one. Okay. You create money. You have no energy. Well, you will never be ready. The time will never be right. You will never feel like it. You have to create the energy. You have to create the time, the money, and the energy to get the things that you want. Boom. I got a guest coming in the building. Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Da-na-na. This is my friend, Michelle Smith Todd. She is the author of Taming the Beast of Anxiety. I'm going to have her come into the building. Are y'all ready? I'm going to have her talk to y'all real quick about her experience dealing with LT and her methods of madness. All right, let's see. Where is she? Come on in the building. I'm gonna request your video, and I'm gonna request, boom. I'm gonna stop
Hear
sharing
me?
nicely.
Oh, that's going the wrong way. I hate it when it does that. Let me see if I can flip it around.
Flip it, flip it.
There we go. I got to flip it. Flip the script, y'all. How's everybody doing today?
Woo!
So there's my baby. You see my baby? We birthed it out just like that too. We birthed it right on out of me. But I'm going to tell you one thing. There's no greater joy than writing a book with your hand and then holding it later with the same hand. Very, very powerful. So do you have some questions for me, or you want me to just talk?
Talk about that experience.
Well, I had been part of a compilation book project. And with that project, there were 10 other authors. And actually, I helped them edit their manuscripts as well. And I had done a story about anxiety, and it was personified. So anxiety actually took on, you know, the form and function of a beast. Because that's what it feels like. If you've had anxiety, it feels like you're a puppet, like something is taking control of your life. You don't even have control of your life anymore. So I had written this story. I had to kind of cram it in 5 pages, and I'm very wordy. And then I started thinking it would be so nice if I could expand that, not just the parable or the story of the personification of anxiety, but also start thinking about some tools and some tips to get through it. And so eventually what I did was I decided that there were 7 phases of anxiety. And once you get to that last phase, you actually get to the part where you have more control of your life. You understand the purpose of anxiety. Yes, what about that? What if we thought about anxiety and our feelings as a whole as having a purpose? And with that last phase, you start to really open up your entire world. So those phases each have different things that you can do to understand, first of all, where you are. That's what happens with a lot of us. We don't even know which phase we're in or what level of anxiety we have or what's happening. Is this a panic attack, or am I just feeling a slight surge of anxiety? So I really broke down all of those things and used myself as an expert based on my experience.
Yay!
Yay! So the click, click, boom process with Miss LT, the coach with the most over here, up in her, was I sent my manuscript and I'd already edited it. And so basically she guided me step by step with how to get all of that onto Amazon. And she gave me the template to use so that now the book that I'm writing, I can just write that in that same template instead of, because I type pretty fast. So I just type it right there in the template as the ideas come to me, and it's getting assembled and it's coalescing into a nice little new book as I think about it. So I do a little bit every day on my new book. And then when I'm done with that one, I'll be ready to click, click, boom it. It'll be all ready. We also designed, she showed me how to use the book cover creator. We designed the book cover, which I love the colors because it looks like a beast just, rawr, let me show you what I got. Rawr, this is what I got for you. And then in the back, look, it's kind of nice because there's just remnants like he left. You can tell that he left. So we saw all of these different patterns and designs, and we decided what would be good for the book. Initially, the font was in black, but then I just decided I really liked it in white. And because Coach LT is so click, click, boomable, I went on in the system myself and I changed it up because by that point I knew what to do. So that was pretty awesome. We also typed in this part in the back with the description. On this part where you can see the table of contents, we actually formatted that for the ebook so that those are clickable and it'll take you right directly to the chapter. So it was definitely an amazing experience. Getting my books in the mail was awesome. I actually have a picture of myself on the internet, like actually kissing my book, like my book was a man, y'all, like kissing it, like, baby, I love you so much. Because I did. That's like your soul, your heart, your sweat, your tears, your life. So it was a chance for me to take the experiences of my life and turn them into something that actually I myself use. So I have another copy. I have 2 copies of my own book, and I'm going to get more. But this one I actually dedicated to myself. So I know that looks kind of brazen. It's by Michelet Smith-Tynes, to Michelet, from Michelet. Love Michelet. I must really love myself. But writing a book is about self-love and self-care and getting your story out into the world. Respecting yourself enough to respect your voice and knowing that other people will respect your voice as well. So that's what I have to say. Yay! Whoop, whoop, whoop.
I have a few more slides and then I'm gonna come back.
Yes, ma'am.
Just a few more slides, including the one of you kissing that book.
Yes, y'all want to see me kissing that book. That was amazing.
So there is Michelet Smith-Tynes, and I love saying that name. That's a famous name.
It does have a ring to it, doesn't it?
That is, Michelet is talking about anxiety, and LT is talking about depression. Look at that. Look at those 2 books.
Look at getting all your mental health care needs met by those who have lived through them. Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
Right.
Anxiety and depression, working through it. It's never over. It's a process.
Yes, it is. Lifelong.
Yes, we
That's why
support
the book
each
is
other
called,
through it.
that's why it's called Taming. I didn't say killing or destroying. I said taming. We got to tame that beast. You'll find times where you might feel anxious here or there, but you got to know how to tame it.
All right, so let's talk about that one book. So Michelet has Taming the Beast of Anxiety. My first one was Secrets from My Closet, Unveiling the Past to Heal in the Future. An average author, and you'll see a testimonial in here from an author, is about 5 books per month. So you think about that, you're gonna sell them for about 20 bucks. You're gonna get like $4 each, okay, for those sales. If you've got more than 1 book out, that's why I always say, get your first book done and make sure you produce it as a paperback, as an ebook, as an audiobook. And then some people have already asked me how to create an online course, okay? So the coaching that I provide helps you with whatever you need. I've done speaking engagements. I've sold merchandise on Teacher Paid Teachers. So the coaching program that I provide covers all of these different things that you want to learn, and I customize things for you. Okay, now I wouldn't have been at this point if it hadn't been for my friend back in 2004. Her name was Dr. Waugh, Dr. Michelle Waugh. She told me to produce a book when she saw me, you know, struggling in the beginning of my teaching. Okay, in the beginning, she told me, she said, I have a PhD. I know how to publish. I know how to prepare your manuscript. I can help you edit. I want you to write a book. I think your ideas are impressive. And I said no. And I waited 12 years until I had a midlife crisis and a nervous breakdown and 2 surgeries and problems in the marriage, and I had all kinds of issues happening, and that's when I decided to put my ideas into a book, but I still didn't let them out until 2017, okay? So I still was dragging my feet and procrastinating even though I had support. So if you're still thinking, I'm not sure, I'm on the fence, visit the website, continue to read the testimonials. It's a process. Um, this is something that, and the video that I showed you earlier is on my website, so I highly recommend that you take a look at that. The testimonials are real. I haven't got to the point where I need to pay people for testimonials. These are actual people who have been in the coaching program with me. They've been in the online courses with me. Um, there's my pastor. He has sold at least 5 books every single month for like a year and a half now. July, he just sent me a text this morning. The month of July, he sold 10 books. So it's just getting better and better and better. This young lady, Shelby, is a photographer. She's taken 3 courses with me. Her favorite part was the one-on-one coaching. So again, if you're having issues with procrastination, there's a free download here for you. Download the ebook because I'm all about helping people. I'm not charging for every little thing. So if you have issues with procrastination, this book is for you. Just put in your information here. All I ask for is an email and a testimonial. It's pretty straightforward. You know, this is what I do. I'm a coach. I love it. You know, you do the work, you're going up, but I'm going up with you. We're all in this together. All right, so what are the beliefs? The core beliefs are procrastination is the devil, distractions are the devil, my belt is going to beat the devil. I still haven't told you what my belt is. You'll get that in the course. Ms. Chalet mentioned that self-publishing is self-awareness, it's self-healing, it's self-love, it's honoring your voice, it's getting your word out there. It's a lot that comes with self-publishing. It's not just putting a book up there, it's putting your soul up there. 2020 is the year that the writers need to become authors. You deserve a happy Authors Day party. Your one book is your 3 products. These are my core beliefs. If you believe what I believe, put yes in the chat. If I'm your coach, say hell yeah. If you still on the fence, say I'm not sure yet. Again, this is the offer. It's worth $5,000. It's being cut down to $1,200 for you only today. This is the website. This is the actual place where you will purchase the course. I have books, I have courses, I have worksheets, I have a lot. If you're interested in just doing the paperwork, that's the $1,200 one. Okay. If you just want to do coaching, let me know. All right. There's something for everybody. Here is my beautiful, beautiful sister, Miss Chalet. She's got her words there. You want to read your words?
I said on a scale of 1 to 10, I emphatically rate LT an 11. Yes, she certainly deserves an extra point because she goes above and beyond what I would expect. She made reminder calls and worked with me on strategies to keep me both motivated and accountable. She has the unique ability to divide anything into small, workable parts. She never insults my intelligence and has been exactly the cheerleader I needed, providing both encouragement and support at just the right times. I am now on the path to success, and thanks to LT, I was able to retain my sanity and even gain serenity. I will always be grateful for the help she has provided. I would recommend her services to anyone, anywhere.
Hallelujah. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Again, anybody that's on here, you want to visit the website and sign up today, you get that special rate. If you wait until August 1st, the price goes up. That is all we got for y'all today. Have a beautiful weekend. I love you. Love you.
Bye. Bye, everybody.